Nigga!
Hey everybody, welcome back to J&Lo. Now, you may remember from one of my older videos, I said this. Set up the rules for a random fight that we having because you stole my milk, cuz. That milk was chocolate, I was waiting for it. So as far as rules, there are none. There is no gentlemanly conduct in a fist fight. Look, go for their eyes, kick them in their kneecaps, chop them in a Adam's apple. Shit, you can't fight me if you can't breathe. And well, I decided, since I taught y'all how to fight, I'm gonna tell y'all a story about how I put them hands to use.
Better scramble like an egg before you get folded like an omelet, nigga. Jaeger.
Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to J&Lo. It's your boy, Jay. I'm back with another damn story. Man. So, I was at work, and I was thinking, damn, I need a video idea. And I was thinking, what's going on in the world that I can talk about? And then it hit me. I should talk about when I used to hit niggas. Now, in the time, long ago, I used to get in fights. In my fights, I was like, so you know when you were in school, it was the little badass kids that always got into fights. And then those who got into like one, maybe two fights, but you had to really push them to the fucking edge. I was the Brock Lesnar of my school. I didn't fight all the time, but when I fought, that shit was a special attraction. I fought at least once a year. Like Brock Lesnar, it was like I was defending my WWE championship, man. That shit was an attraction, man. The ratings was through the roof when I fought. Outside of all the fights, I witnessed a lot of fights. But I would say not trying to toot my own horn. Out of the fights I witnessed, I would say the story I'm about to tell y'all was probably the best fight that ever happened when I was in school. Only rivaled by this one time I saw a girl beat the shit out of this dude. She like fucking choke bombed him into like some lockers, and that was the coolest shit I ever saw. So I forget what grade, but I was youngin'. I was young, super young. I was like, let's just say I was in 5th grade, whatever age you are in 5th grade. And this story, it builds up in parts over days. You know, I say I was like the Brock Lesnar of my school when it came to fights. This was like some WWE type shit where like literally there was a feud that built over some days. And we ended up having our big fight at the pay-per-view. Nigga Slam. Ghetto Mania. You know, it was big. It was a big event. So let's just start with part 1. Now, I will not be saying any names. Well, I don't really think they would be watching the video. I'm not big yet. So, but still, I won't be saying any names. We will be protecting the innocent. So, one day, since I was the good kid in my class, I know that's crazy, right? I used to be good in class. When I was the good kid, my teacher would let me go and take stuff to the office if she needed something to be taken to the office. Take something to another teacher's classroom, blah, 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 all the shit that they only trust good kids to do. So I was told to take something to the office one morning. So I'm taking it down to the office, and I opened the door because we were upstairs. And I was opening the door because I had to go downstairs to the office. And I opened the door at the same time as the guy I'm fighting, eventually. He opens the door at the same time I push it open. So I push it open, I hit him by mistake. It was, a little simple thing, simple misunderstanding. We were going through the door at the same time. I said, hey, no, man, that's my bad. You know what this nigga did? He did this. I just kept walking. I didn't know what to do. I'm like, oh, this nigga woke up and chose violence. I forgot to mention this. I have never seen him before. A day in my life. He like transferred to the school. My friend Jalen, he actually came from Jalen's school. It's funny because I told him the story and Jalen was like, oh yeah, he probably deserved the ass, but nobody liked him. So we at the go home episode right before the big pay-per-view, right? Again, I'm downstairs doing something, coming from the office. My teacher sent me there, I'm a good noodle. I'm like SpongeBob, 25 stars. I'm coming back from the office, but this time I didn't catch him upstairs. I catch him downstairs. So I'm just like, how did he end up downstairs? But whatever. I was gonna walk by him like I didn't know him. I'm just like, as far as I'm concerned, I don't know you. I don't necessarily remember what led up to this, but he said something to me that made me turn around. So yeah, he's obviously starting shit with me again. And he says, man, I'll body slam your ass. And before I could even get another word out, that nigga, he ran up on me and then like belly to belly slam my shit. I was like, oh my God, he really body slammed me. I didn't know what to say. I was just on the ground like, wow, that nigga really just sealed his fate. I'm about to murder him. And then like, he sees I'm getting ready to get up. He starts running away. But he starts running into the direction he slammed me on the ground. So I'm like, you would think you would run the opposite way, so if I get up, I can't catch you. So he starts running in my direction. Before I could even think about it, I just like fucking tripped him and he fell and hit his face on the floor. I'm like, I just left him there. I'm just like, what the fuck was the point of that? Like, whatever. It's time for the main event. I'm defending my nigga championship, man. So of course, me being a good kid again, I think I was like not going to art class, but my art teacher was cool with it because I was helping my teacher like grade stuff. So I'm helping grade shit. I skip art, and right after art we had lunch. So I go downstairs, I go to lunch, and since I waited so long to go downstairs, I'm in the back of the line, which I'm cool with. But I don't know if your school did this, but if you got in trouble while you were in the lunch line, you got sent to the back. And like, I'm the last nigga in the line. Like, nobody else is coming. I'm the last nigga in the line. And I just hear commotion up front. And something, both of y'all go to the back of the line. So I see around the corner, 2 people come to the back of the line. It was one of my friends at the time. And dude I've been beefing with over the last couple of weeks. So, I don't know what made him want to fuck with me. Because I feel like he was one of those people who thought he could fuck with you in front of a group of people just to look cool. But everybody looks back at that person and is like, man, that nigga was lame as shit. So he was trying to fuck with me, but he didn't know that the dude was my friend. My friend knew me. He was like, all right, well, Jaden got like a 7-0 record, so keep fucking with him if you want, but he gonna beat the hell out you. So dude kept jumping on my back and shit, like pushing me, and I was chilling. Honestly, like, he jumped on my back. It was like playing around. I was like, man, whatever. I was like, man, I'm just trying to get my meatball sub and, peacefully. But my friend, man, he said those magic words. He said those magical fucking words. He said, all right, stop playing or Jaden gonna whoop your ass. And it was like everything turned fucking red. I turned around, I looked at that nigga, I was like, I can beat your ass, can't I? Before he could even say anything back, I gave that nigga the meanest fucking right hook of all time.
With the left hand of the body.
Boom! That nigga's up against the wall now. He can't do shit. This nigga's frozen in time. I hit him so fucking hard. So everybody is already like swarming around us like, oh shit, the fight is starting. So I'm like, all right, cool. I got approximately 30 seconds to lay into this bitch until fucking lunch ladies and shit come breaking it up. So I'm like, I done already started this fight. I'm gonna finish this fight. I grabbed his head while he was leaning against the wall and just started elbowing that nigga shit. Forearms, elbows, and fucking his shit up. And then I push him against another wall. I grab his head like the UFC joint, just started kneeing him. I was beating the shit out of this dude. I was Muay Thai-ing this motherfucker. And then it get pulls apart. And I see dude for a split second. I don't know if it was his nose or his mouth, but something was bloody on him because his face was red as shit. And they took us to 2 different offices. They took me to the assistant principal, and they took him to the principal. Now, apparently, this kid has been starting shit with a lot of people. I didn't know this. Apparently, he was a bad kid. So, I sit there. People coming in and out the office, my friends, people in my class, like, damn, Jay, what you doing in the office? I'm like, what you think I'm in the office for? Nigga, it was my yearly fight. You missed it. Assistant principal come in. He take me into the office. He asked me what happened. I tell him beginning to end what I told y'all. He's been messing with me over the course of some days, and today he caught me on the wrong fucking day. And I don't know what other dude told the principal, but basically they put our stories together. First of all, let me say this. This is the first time I ever got suspended from school. I always got detentions and stuff for anything that I ever did wrong. Mom, if you're watching this video, I got into way more fights than you knew about. I just got detentions. They let me off easy because I was good. But this is the only time I ever got suspended. I got suspended for 2 days because I engaged in a fight. But he got suspended for 3 days because he was fucking with me and he started the fight. But yeah, they put our stories together and decided that what happened was horseplaying turned into a real fight. Bitch, who was horseplaying? I was ready to murder that fucking dude. If y'all didn't pull me off him, who knows what would have happened to him, man? Like, there was no horseplay involved. I don't know him. We're not friends. We weren't fucking roughhousing or anything, man. He was pissing me off. I was gonna beat the shit out of him. I get suspended for 2 days. I tell my mom what happened. And basically, that was the last time I ever got into a fight. That nigga was my retirement match. Because my mom told me that, you know, just because somebody is trying to bully you or whatever he called what he was doing, there's no excuse to drill him into the damn ground with elbows and knees. And I was like, you know what, Mom, you're right. For you, I ain't getting into no more fights. And I didn't get into any more fights. That was my last one. But, of course, my punishment at home was lenient because I won. That's the moral of the story. If you ever get into a fight, make sure you win. Because if you lose, not only do you got to live with that embarrassment, not only do you got to live with whatever punishment they give you at school, but now you got to live with your parents' punishment. Because black parents don't play that shit. Well, that was the story of my best fight, not funniest fight. I have another story that I want to tell, but I'm not sure when I'm going to tell it. But yeah, story of my retirement match, my fighting career. I retired 8-0. You know, I retired on top. Maybe I'll come out of retirement one day. But as of right now, I'm retired on top. I'm in the Hall of Fame. I got my ring at home and everything. If you like the video, please like it. Please subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Share with your friends. If you know somebody that is not subscribed to this channel, well, goddamn it, you failed. You are failing me. Tell them to subscribe right now. Hit them up against a wall if you have to. Last I checked, we are 7 off 200 subscribers. And y'all know y'all want to see me cause bodily harm to myself. Y'all know y'all want to see Lo damn near shit himself on screen. So let's get there. So when we hit 200, we can do that Pocky One Chip Challenge. If you want to follow me on social media, it'll be on the screen somewhere. If you want to follow Lo on social media, it'll be on the screen somewhere. Do y'all see this in the background? I can't really point to it. Like right there. It looks like somebody's watching me through a window. Oh, that's Jesus. Like, I never got into a fight. I was like, yeah, I had to fight in this situation. Understandable why I fought, but never a fight where I had to fight. So, you know, just think before you do shit. Y'all niggas be blessed and stay safe.